Hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Hard Workin' Farm version 2 once again. Whoops. They don't call this a skid steer for nothing, I guess. Woo. And how about we tip that up so we don't fly through the air with the greatest of ease. Hope everyone is doing well on this wonderful 15th of June. Month's half gone already. Another, week and a bit, I guess, and we will be looking at the first day of summer. Cool. Well, if you like summer, it's cool. So what have I been up to since last we met here on the farm? Well, I have got a few more things sorted out, although one thing I have not sorted out, and I'm kind of hoping you guys will be able to give me a hand with, if anybody happens to know what mod the grapes came with. Now, I think it came with grapes and olive trees. Now, I have olive trees, but they're from a different mod. I don't seem to have no grapes in my repertoire. And I was really kind of looking forward to putting the old grape harbors back up. But, I've been through all the UPK mods and all the ROS mods and fruit and berries and apple and blah, 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 blah. And I just don't seem to be able to figure out where the heck all me grapes have gone. Yeah, I just dunno. But as you can see, I have put down some greenhouses. We've got cucumbers, tomatoes, kohlrabi, carrots, strawberries. Over there we have this is our olive grove right here beside the strawberry greenhouses. We have an orange grove in the far corner, and then we have most of the rest of our fruit trees, apples, pears, cherries, plums, etc. right there. Oh, and there's another type missing as well. There was 3 that came in the set: olives, grapes, and I think it was peaches or something. They were a little short tree, kind of half the height of things like the olive trees. But anyway, somehow, somewhere, for some bizarre reason, I decided I'd just get rid of it, and I don't know how, but yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Now, I know we have been updated to patch You're Full, and no, I know that's not actually the name of the patch. I'm sure some game developer has used that as the name of a patch at some point or another. You do not pipe out. Oh, you insist I actually press the key as opposed to looking at it? Wow, this game gets harder every day. So, yeah, we are, of course, a day or two ago, I think, actually, there was a, what was it, 129 meg update to the game. And that was, of course, patch 1.3. Did some goodies with the driving physics, some other things. If you spend money now and you happen to be looking right at your cash when you do so, you'll see a little red negative number spin down, and that, of course, is how much money you just spent. In case you weren't aware, you just, yeah, spent the money. What else we got going on? I found Maru Sawmill. So we have a sawmill. We also have a, I believe it's a pallet factory. So we turn wood chips to pellets, and pellets to pallets, and pallets to, I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys. I've also planted a mill because I realized if we were going to do the bread and all that stuff, we had to have a way to turn this stuff we're making right here into something usable, i.e. flour. Yeah, I know, it's hard to believe a combine harvester doesn't automatically turn your wheat into flour. It makes you wonder why they cost so darn much, you know? Oh, I know why you're waiting for me. Because I just imagined I hired a worker, didn't I? Yes, sirree. Dude, don't ever jump off the tractor. That will get a way to break an ankle. So, Billy Bob, pitter patter lad, and get at her. That's the ticket. Now I'll get out of your way here. And before you come around the corner, I'll take the rest of the grain you have, however. Oh, by the way, once I rebound my mouse, oddly enough, everything worked fine with the spout on the harvester. So, thanks again, buddy, for reminding me that it was indeed the, mouse control. Like I say, I was aware of it. It's just one of those things that didn't work, and I sort of just forgot about it from that point on until it would annoy me ever constantly. So, whoa. Yeah, they improved the driving physics of the vehicles. Now, granted, and I know the last time I mentioned that the new patch was going to change some mods. Some people misunderstood me and said, no, I'm running the patch in beta, and none of my mods have messed up. Well, here's the deal. If you're running drive control, it overwrites Giant's files that control the physics of your vehicles. So whether you're running version 1, 1.2, or 1.3, it overwrites the files. Yeah, so, yeah, and I'm running drive control, so I'm not actually going to get to see the improvements in the driving and handling characteristics while I'm doing that. So, it's not to say it's wrecked drive control as a mod, and it has not certainly wrecked the game or the way the physics or anything else. It's just like I said, if a file is designed to overwrite something else in the way the game engine works, well, then it's gonna do that. It seems to still work, the drive control mod, so apparently it didn't have any issues overwriting the files. And I didn't get any errors when it went to install whatever it was it downloaded, which was the patch. So, I guess that worked. What are we doing? Oh, I need a couple of things. One of those being a tractor. See, as I said, we're going to do baling. So there's baling. There's a thing to grind bales. We also have these little puppies, which I'm going to stack up. These are boxes. And these boxes can be used for a number of things. The important thing I'm going to use them for is potatoes. That was it. Got this nice little John Deere here. This came as a part of a package, a Forestry the Easy Way package. It also comes with a Krone loading wagon, forage wagon, that is, well, to say the least, absolutely ridiculous in capacity. It holds 250,000 liter. So yeah, a little more than we need. But I really like the tractor. I love the way when you hammer on the gas, yeah, just like a true diesel, she just boops a bunch of black smoke before it goes back to running like it was actually an efficient animal. I'm hooking up to the wrong one. No, I'm not. Well, that's just astounding. Alright. Let's take our cedar over and around the corner. So yeah, we got a sawmill, we got a pallet factory. What else? We've got a flour mill. And what else have I done? Well, pretty much other than setting up the greenhouses and such that you see there, I guess not a whole bunch. Well, other than, of course, doing the, oh, hi. Yeah, I'm just here in the building looking out the window. Yeah, now I can't reproduce it. But, other than, of course, I did finish off the cultivating of Field 2, which is where we are actually headed right now. Okay, the inside of the cab's a little dark, although, yeah, I guess it is kind of a bit of a gloomy afternoon here on the farm. So, and other than that, it's not like it has a bunch of other special stuff, really. It is, however, a front loader. So it does have that going for it. It has, it does come with a console, a nice John Deere green stove console. There's our sugar beet baby. Yeah. Turns ordinary vegetables into cow food. Yeah. And then if you turn ordinary potatoes into french fries and turn ordinary cows into... oh, never mind. Okay. And we'll probably find that Field 2 is off of this way. There, of course, is our factory. The pig and swine installing. I know, you're also proud of me for working on my German, aren't you? Believe me, I'm not trying to make fun of them. As I said, I'm actually of German heritage, but unfortunately I was a stupid kid, and never thought that maybe it would be really cool, if not really important, that I maybe get my mother to teach me her mother tongue, because she spoke it fluently enough that she actually did translations for the Canadian government for a living, in between doing substitute teaching jobs. Because although she was a fully qualified teacher in Germany, she didn't feel like doing another 3 years of school so she could change her German teaching certificate into a Canadian one. So there you go. Nobody really needed to know that, or wanted to, probably. Alright, now, yeah, I just don't trust that, because as you can see, this isn't exactly the best and most parallel of the lines here. So I want to make sure I get the edge of the field, but I don't want to end up clipping the end of the factory here. That should probably do it. Alright, buddy. Let's just make sure you do actually get past the end. It seems to me there's one tree. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. He's actually going to leave quite a strip here, isn't he? Ooh, huge. Alright, this will not do. So, you're starting to go off track. Don't do that. You get just like a natural curve to you, or what? That's what we want to see. Head for the corner. Alright. Looks like we're actually gonna... Whoa! Okie dokie. Have to do a little bit of the first row ourselves. That's fine. There we go. You should be able to take her from here. Nice. Yeah, it's off by a few feet. Oh well. That's alright. I know why. I was not actually using the GPS the way I was supposed to. So, and now I'm paying the price. Yeah, I thought there was a certain button that turned it, and although it does turn it, there's a way you can actually flip it 90 degrees, which is what I should have done, because basically I was still lining up by eye. I just had a longer gauge to use. And you are full once again. You know, you're doing that a lot there, Mr. Harvestar. So, and I do believe we are almost full. So I'll pick up the little bit I can, run to the silo. Oh, I just emptied, didn't I? Okay, never mind. It will be, of course, 2 or 3 days before we can get any of this fruit off the market, but we will work on that. Oh, big spike. I thought we were going to go toasties there for a moment. Not good. Don't know what brought that on. Probably something in the background. You know, Steam updating, or, you know, Windows has finally decided, let's install Windows 10 on him. He's not doing anything important. Yeah. It's kind of like Norton's. For some reason, I can be rendering. And for those of you that go through that process or know something about it, you'll understand that rendering a video is really resource intensive. In other words, whatever's inside that little tin box you call a computer, rendering programs are more than happy to eat it by the bowlful. So, I have many times come in only to find that even though I have Norton set to only do your thing when my computer is idle, it seems to only understand you're not moving the mouse, therefore it is idle. No. Oh, well, that was an interesting bit of animation there, Mr. Glitchy. Can we do it again? Don't think so, and that's good. That is good. So yeah, we'll get some corn put in on the other side. Next episode, we should be ready to get some baling done. And then at least get a start on making our cows happy. In fact, I suppose that I could head in that general direction and go grab me a baler. Or we could go and start generating a little bit of coin. Let's do that, shall we? Surely. Oh, this isn't the right vehicle, is it? No. Very good. Carry on. There we are. I thought we were sitting a little close to the ground to be in the wheel loader. Yeah. Now, that is that, or is that not the... Alright. I don't know if this one will actually work. I have a... because I do believe this is the stock bucket for the wheel loader. I know the one I actually have for the front loader is a Malmet bucket, and it will pick up just about anything. So, let's get in here, get a feel for this thing. There we are. And see if you will wood chip me now. Yes, you will. Well, although I guess stock wood chips are a straight up one of Giant's fruits in this game now, so I would think the stock shovel should be able to pick it up, and it did. So yeah, while we're waiting for our harvester to fill his belly once more, I'm going to flip a few of these where they live. There's the front loader console for the John Deere tractor. Oh, and there's the Malmet bucket. Now, once again, and always remember to do this, before we dump our chips and waste them, turn on the machine. Go, hello, we get a little happy interface. There we are, everything's set. Turn it on, makes big grr noises, and we're good to go. So, da 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 da. Boo. There you go. And in. Lovely. I do like this all-wheel steer. Oh! Oh, I'm just such an idiot. I'm sorry. It's a good thing I can replace you for $1,000. Heck, I don't even bother to wash it, just throw it away again. No, just kidding. But, yeah, I do like this all-wheel steering. You're so in control. Oh, no, now the line just doesn't work, does it? Slam into the back of the tractor at full bloody speed. Okay. Okay, okay. Come on, dig, 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 you booger. Dig. Dig, man, dig. Hey, there you go. And I have a feeling we're probably almost ready to be needed elsewhere. There's the big plow I was using. I found this ginormous John Deere plow. Did the whole field in one pass? No, I'm just kidding. Of course, it was still a whole bunch of passes. We have some nice class colored gut containers here for our slurry and our other liquids. Nothing new there, although I did get the plow spec version this time. Don't ask me why, it nauseates the heckle-be-jeckle out of me. Let's dump another bucket of this in here. And then we'll quickly jet over and see what the rest of the farm is doing. Do. In you go. There we are. Eat it all. Good deal. Alright, well, that'll give it, what, 12, 13,000 to chew on anyway. So I think we'll just leave this here for the moment, because we are going to do a little more of this, of course. So yeah, you eat those up, and eventually we'll see them appear here. What do we got so far? Wood chips, sure. Wood pellets, well, not so much. There's apparently this little pile here. Woo, hey, we're turning wood into peanuts. Who knew? That's a pretty useful byproduct from trees. Peanuts. There we go again. You can afford to pay 30 grand for a Harley. You can't throw another $1,000 into an exhaust pipe. Yeah, the harvester is once again not harvesting. How's our seed buddy doing? Is he... Because I know I've got one tree that's going to end up being an issue. So I'm just sort of curious as to whether he found it. Yeah, they should have a way you can upgrade your sprint, you know? I don't know. You can get me like a hoverboard or something. You're not here at all. I don't know. Oh, you're still going strong. Atta boy. Wow. We are off to the races. Oh, it's a long walk. I just can't do it. There. Oh. Yeah. Whee. There we go. All you gotta worry about here is, I think I left room. I almost put the first row of trees too close. The issue there, of course, would have been that had he done what he's likely to do this time, and that's come back down the other row with his pipe out, because he'll be at 80% or better, had he actually done that, it would have been trouble for us. As it is, our issue may lie in the fact that there isn't going to be room for our truck between the trees and the end of his pipe. Though, yeah, I think there's going to be room for the pipe, but probably not the truck and the pipe. Oh, he's out already. So I think what I'll do... Come on, Geronimo, back it up. Attaboy. Take what he has, that way he'll skip right down to the end. See, I got a nice big spot there for grapey grapes. So yeah, again, if anybody remembers or knows what that particular mod is, it contains olives, grapes, and yeah, something. I can't remember. I think it was peaches. I'm pretty sure it was peaches. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that back, because I would like to not only put the grapes in, but I think, sure, you know, the peach trees as well. Why not? Why not? And yeah, we got one row left here to do. He'll put his pipe away now so he doesn't smash into the trees. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Yeah, we would have never fit in there. And, oh, his pipe would have been orful close. Orful close, I say. So I think what we'll do is our very best. And see if we can't get ourselves somewhere he might show an interest in dumping out some straw. So, no guarantees. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. If he was, he was. If he wasn't, he wasn't. I should have written for Dr. Zeus, but I hate doctors. Okay, now. Didn't I take care of that? Really, eh? There's that much of a... Oh, well. In all honesty, if there's that much of a difference, I think there's just going to be that much of a difference. Know what I'm saying, Bob? And he's leaving little gapitudes at the end. Why can't they just behave? You're a lunatic, lad. Behave yourself. So I think this is a kernel or two of corn in the making here, I'll tell you. Indeed. And is he still going? Yes, he is. The only other issue we might have is when he actually gets up to this edge of the field. Again, if it happens that his row starts here, and then of course he's just going to hang the seeder up on there. And that's not what I want to see. Geez, you know, I never even thought about it, but I almost wonder, seeing as my other seeder is a modded seeder, did they happen in their glory and their wisdom to include... Oh, I could have just used this for the corn. Bloody hell. Oh, I still needed something to plant sugar beets, I guess. Yeah, it's your only saving grace. I needed you for sugar beets. There's the mill, as you can see. Kind of stands out as it is a windmill. So I thought I'd put it exactly opposite of a very tall mountain. That way I'd get no wind at all. But it seems to have failed at that, because you can see it's happily twisting in the wind, of which there must obviously be some. Okay. I'm thinking another row or so, and you're pretty much done for the day here, Laddybook. You know, they need some kind of Oh, is that the tree? No, no, you're going to miss that one too. Now continue to turn. Do not straighten out and drop the seeder. Oh, you apparently dumb random Mr. Tractor. Yeah. Well, if he does decide there's enough of a row to come back, then we are definitely going to have to set this up ourselves to finish the last row. Which I'm going to do. So next time we are due to bale, and we are due to spray this field. So yeah, possibly we will even get as far as, I don't know, cultivating the other ones for replanting. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And again, if anyone knows the answer to my question, what darn mod is it that allows us to grow grapes, peaches, and olive trees? Please respond in the large blank space below. Thank you. And, oh, is he actually going to do this? Yeah, this field is nowhere near what the hired workers seem to think is the parallels for this particular map at all. And am I going to have to knock this tree off? I am, aren't I? He's going to hit it. No! Look at that. Oh. Oh, I take it all back. You're a consummate professional, sir. Alright guys, we're going to finish off this row. As I say, next time around we have some baling to do. We have some spraying to do. And yeah, hopefully some planting of grapes and peaches. I got high hopes. I have no idea. That's the problem with not having any memory at all. Of course it has an upside. I don't usually remember that I screw up this much. So, till next time guys, please hit the like button if you enjoy the series. Feel free to share and subscribe. Welcome to my new viewers, and well, a fond welcome and back to all of my old viewers, of course. Till next time, above all and beyond all, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7. We're on version 2 of the hard-working map, and yeah, I know, shut up and click the mic, dude. Ciao for now. Done. We have the technology.